Nothing like a fresh paved road. You know, we often talk about the traffic this time of year, and paving certainly impedes traffic and causes all sorts of jams. We talk about it in Local First headlines. But there is one road, well, there are a number, but there is one road that I travel daily that really needs paving, and I got so excited. A ridiculous amount of excited last Friday when I saw a little pink on the road, followed by some orange. So they were chalking out the road, which that can only mean one thing: progress. You ever get excited for a newly paved road? Oh, God, I do. Especially as, someone who rides a bicycle. So whether you ride a motorcycle, a bicycle, whatever, if you ride something that isn't a giant SUV, then, you feel the bumps a lot more than you do in, a Escalade or whatever. But, no, they're going to pave Route 5 in North Waterboro. And they started last weekend. But they didn't do the part that actually needs to be done. That's the part that I'm like, okay, I know eventually they're going to do everything. At least I hope they are. Because the worst thing in the world would be for them to pave north of the North Waterboro Dollar General, where the road actually expands out and has some nice, breakdown lanes and whatnot. That part didn't need to be done, guys. What are you doing? But that was the first thing that needed to be done. What was it, like the training pave? Because the real part that needs to be done, and it blows my mind that this part of the road has not been done. And if you travel Route 5, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Where it narrows, and I get that it narrows because of the length. So you can't have the sweeping breakdown lanes that you do, further up the road, and then further down the road, too. Like, there's just one stretch of road that's all beat to daylights, and just, it's like a bag of hammers in there, and there are legit potholes and everything, and it's hard to navigate on a bicycle. Number one, because it's dangerous, and number two, I look like a jerk even more than normal for being on the bicycle. But I really, obviously, I try to adhere to the laws and my surroundings and everything. I'm not one of those cyclists. But still, if you see me in the middle of the road, there's a good reason why I'm there. It's not because I'm trying to ruin your day. It's because it's Route 5. And it's nearly impossible to stay on the side of the road in that narrow stretch of Route 5 because the road's just beat up. And, there are many times that I end up in the middle of the road, which draws the ire of someone who doesn't understand that there's a reason why I'm there. And it causes a whole thing, right? So I'm happy to have that thing removed if they do that part of the road. Because they did north, they did south. The one part of the road they did not do was the part that really needs it, right by Ossipee. And I'm hoping that there's some grading that goes on, and maybe that's why it's the last one, whatever, because it needs a little more attention than the other parts of the road. But I'm saying, when I saw that chalk outline last week, I was so excited. I was ridiculous amount of excited to see a paved road. At some point in life, that happens. If it hasn't happened to you, oh, it will.
Connect with York County's morning show at 324-1220.